Wait, why don't I see that on my other thing? Ew. Ew. That's a gross looking emote. Alright, I need that too. Okay. Whoa, that was weird. Camera did a weird thing there. I'm sitting a bit off from normal because I'm icing my ankle. It's been bothering me a bit. Also realized the music wasn't on, but that's alright. That's okay. Now it is. Now it is. Where is the granola? Late start as well. And I feel I am behind on things a little bit too. I was feeling okay yet going into today, because I already had basically tomorrow's video set, but I didn't gain any more ground in that regard. I guess partially because of grocery shopping, partially because of PIL being long, maybe, partially because I don't know, something. Partially because of something. Pretty low stakes day here. AC is on. I turned it on probably, oh, 8 or so minutes ago. So, hopefully the switch works, otherwise we might have to do something else. Not that there should be a reason, but you know, sometimes. Sometimes it decides to do whatever it wants. So. Bug. Okay, I think that means crab. That whole area. So... clam. Oh, clam's not in there. Whoops, I'm stupid. I just didn't want to do lobster or crab because I've done them. So many, but... prawn. Okay, that's interesting. Lobster? Okay, do I just keep crabbing? Okay. That confirms not crab. Because it goes this. That's interesting that this is... I guess it is also a hermit crab, kind of. I didn't think about that. Alright, fine. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna get all of them. Crab. Yeah. I was... the more I thought of it, the more I was like, well, that doesn't really cover that either, does it? Okay. Mr. Brightside? Austin Power? No. Sega? Nintendo? I mean, Blue Sky is a company. I feel like none of these other things are umpires, fielders, players. These are baseball things. Bats, wickets, crickets, wickets. Wait a second. These are things that you use for game, but then the rest doesn't really work. Bane. Sandman is an enemy. Is some combination of these 5? Okay, it is. Okay. Players? Nintendo Power? Mr. And then we can get the... assuming that these 3 are right. Okay. Nintendo... Sega. Nintendo Genesis? Alright, fuck you. I don't know how Nintendo and Sega can't... How are Nintendo and Sega not together? That's crazy. Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis. Bales and Aggregate. I have no idea what that could be. I guess, yeah, that is a thing I could consider in the future, is that it has to be an anagram. Anagrams are crazy in these kind of games. They're too powerful. Is this also an anagram? Probably not, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, a little can learn move thing. Those are kind of neat. Aldea No Evo line is a little tricky. But I guess I could just do legendary. No, I was trying to think of the name for the, because there's the box art Legends of Scarlet Violet. They evolved from some other thing. I was trying to think of what that was, but I don't know. So in this case, maybe I just do and learn flamethrower. I would assume the special salamence. I'm gonna assume that can. Okay, electric type that can learn flamethrower. I actually don't know if Electivire can. That was the first one that came to mind. I don't even know if I can think of an electric fire type. Is there one? Oh. There is if you do this.
Excuse me.
That's crazy. I don't think this one's gonna be right, but yeah. Okay. I don't really care about like bottom row's easy. You can do a fire type. This one actually, well, you can always just like name a legendary. And then this is obviously easy. Electric no evolutionary line might be a little tough unless you just name a legendary. Well, I'll just do that. I really only care about this one. Electric type that can learn flamethrower. I have no idea if Miraidon can learn it or not. stumped by this one. Electric type that can learn flamethrower. I'm pretty sure Zapdos cannot. It can learn Heat Wave, but I don't think it can do flamethrower. What is getting stuck? Okay. Yeah, I can't really. I don't know if I can think of an electric type that I know for sure. I thought Rotom Heat was a great chance, given what it is, but I guess not. That also might be a Heat Wave situation. I'm mainly trying to think of something either old because there was less moves, or like just to fill out move pools. They gave Pokemon moves that they probably shouldn't have. Maybe there's like an electric psychic type that can make that happen. Kind of like how they let Starmie have Thunderbolt because it's electric psychic. It's either that or it's gonna just be some new gen Pokemon like Toxicity or something that for whatever reason just can learn Flamethrower. But that's why I was trying to go with a Fire Electric type or Ghost or Psychic or something like that. Oh, perhaps. What am I? Who's the guy I'm trying to do? Evolution of that. Manectric. He gets Overheat. I don't know if he gets Fire Flamethrower though. I feel like he probably... maybe he does. Yeah, okay. I feel like I've seen one that had, like, a moveset that has Flamethrower, but... Okay, and then I don't really care about the rest of these. But we can just, you know, whatever. I don't care. You're not monotype. You're monotype. First line in Evolution Electric. Elekid. Alright. Geodude Alola can learn Flamethrower? Wait, did I not put in Electivire? I thought I did. Maybe I clicked Electabuzz. Alright, well then I would have actually had it. Alright, I don't feel quite as bad. Praising me that Rotom Heat can't, but okay. What's the can learn Flamethrower? You can learn Flamethrower. Wow, Walking Wake can learn it? Alright, so there was a lot of options here. No evolution line. Isn't the Ursaluna thing? Am I crazy? I thought that was in the Hisui game. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up. Veluza. I basically was trying to look at ones that didn't have, that aren't like the paradox forms, basically. The Dondozo. Okay. Iron, no, that's a form. Cyclizar, Bombirderer, whatever your name is, that's a cool name. Orthworm, that's a cool name. Flamigo, right. Sure. Sure. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Alright. I'm going to put the bowl away. I guess I actually wasn't using a bowl, but whatever. Put this away. Now I should be able to sit normal. Oh, now you're sussing when I said I need to go put the stuff away from eating. Now you're sus. Also, hello. We did Puzzgrid and Pokedoku already. Pokedoke. Okie-doke. So, I guess we should try to get the game going. Move this, move this. Move this, move this, move this, move this, hit this power button. Blinded. Blinded by the light. Lit up, do rhythm of the night. Blinded by the light. Old people music, why isn't my switch turning on? Blinded by the light. There it is. Okay, now we go here. Ooh, the sound's working right away. Let's go. You know, I do see there are some streamers doing Tetris 99 audience battles. There's currently 4,500 people watching Tetris 99 because of this. I don't know how this works, how one would snipe, but potentially we could do that. The potential move. Otherwise, we could just do the Kirby game, which was my plan. That was my plan, to be fair. My main plan was that. I'm just taking a look here at what is even happening. Or like, is there a code on the screen or something? How do you even do this? I also I'm not playing their audio, obviously, because I want to, you know. Oh, there is a code. There is a code. What do you think? Should we try to jump in on a community server game thing? Or no? Oh, they change the code each time. Okay, I see. So you just have to have it open and see him do it. Not that hard to do. Let's do Pokemon Sleep lunch before. Gonna be honest, I don't know how it's been going for you. Alright, finally the Magnemite triggered. I was gonna say, this whole supposed increased trigger rate has been feeling questionable to me at times. It feels like only my Gardevoir and the Dedenne are triggering, and everything else is just not triggering extra, even if it's a skill Pokemon. Granted, I guess it's only supposed to apply to skill Pokemon, but like the Mimikyu I've had in, I feel like hasn't been triggering a lot or anything like that, and it's a little annoying for a fellow like me. Alright, let me bring back in, now that the Magneton triggered, switch out, bring in, alright, we just do the other Gardevoir, just get everyone's energy back up, or do I go, hold on. Let me click these for a moment. What do I have? I could bring in one of the Pikachus, or the Raichus rather, even though I kind of want that to be for overnight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the other Gardevoir. Really pump up those numbers. And then we do lunch. Boom, bam. Cooking. 42% crit chance, by the way. 42%. And it's gonna coincide with me having done one trigger to then be able to do Inferno Corn Keema Curry. Huge. 91 pot size. Wait, 91 pot size. Hold on. 91 pot size? Does that get me anything extra? I need 101 for the Katsukiyaki. So maybe I will leave the Magnemite in if this doesn't crit, or the Magneton in. Alright, here we go. Inferno Corn Keema Curry, 42% crit chance. It crit! Let's go! 83.6k, it crit. Hell yeah. Anyway, to tell you what was happening, the guy who teaches sword fighting is outside teaching a girl this time. Nice. What I had asked you was that I saw that there were streamers doing a Tetris 99 like community team thing, but with like not with people that have fairly decent amount of viewers. So there's like 4,000 people watching Tetris right now, and I was like, oh, should I just try and snipe and get in on one of those? And then that's when you left, and I was doing Pokemon Sleep dinner. So that's really all you missed, is that I was asking, should I try to snipe or not? Sure, why not? So it's, I think, a couple of VTubers and maybe a non-VTuber? Feature does not contribute to that. I have to do that, and then when they start a new one, I have to join based on the code that they put in. By the way, I still assume I will lose. Just to be clear, but just as a, oh, that's kind of fun, there's people playing sort of thing. I imagine there's some crazy people cooking up stuff. Usually it's been 5 or whatever, 6 of a repeated digit, it looks like. From what I've seen here. I think they're getting kind of close to the end? How many people are left? 27. There's a bit of people left. There's a bit of people left. Anyway, when was the last time you saw that besides right now, have you seen the fighting guy doing much sword fighting? Oh, they had a T-spin opportunity. Now I'm judging. Now I'm judging. Hold on, relax. Oh, there's another opportunity. Oh! Missed opportunity. Last time was when you sent the video. Oh, okay. So they're not doing it too much, it seems. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh no. People are dying. Wait, she's living? Giga's gigging? Giga is gigging? She's alive, she's alive. She's doing it. Oh, I don't know about that choice. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, okay, blue. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, not like this, not like this. Oh, there's no way she gets out of it. There's no way she gets out of this. Anyway, the Metazoo was a crab. The Puzz Grid had some stuff that was alright and some stuff that was kind of BS. It was like half and half. But whenever there's an anagram in a Puzz Grid, it's kind of like, alright, come on. the anagrams are like a little insane. And then Pokedoku was solid. I accidentally clicked Electabuzz instead of Electivire on an electric type that knows flamethrower, so I got a little screwed on that one, but that's okay. And then yeah, chilling. I haven't really been told enough. I mean, I have to like do some things tomorrow, and I have really no grasp on how long it is going to be, which is a bit annoying to me. I feel like it could be an hour-long thing, or it could be like half of a day kind of thing. I don't really want to go into the details as of yet, but it's not for stream related, but it's more like, it's not a happy occasion. I'll put it that way. But yeah, I just don't know. I did go grocery shopping today, though. There was some weird traffic on the way home, and it was all because of, I'm guessing there was an accident that was like basically cleared up by the time I got there, because there was like, you know, like sometimes there's just kind of like stuff on the ground and you're like, that's car parts probably, or like, you know, shreddings of on the road. It felt like one of those where I was like, I feel like that's pieces of car that was from an accident. I think that's what that is. So that was a little annoying, getting delayed in that fashion. What else? There was oh, you know how I was telling you the other week that, oh, what? I don't know if this has worked. I don't even know if I'm in the right thing. I didn't see her put in a code. It is taking them a while to get the match started, so I'm assuming that means maybe. But that also means I had to have put in a code that's the same one. So we'll see, whatever. Oh shit, do I gotta get the glasses on? I don't think I'm in it, because they're starting. Yeah, they've already started. I don't think Twitch delay is that bad. I don't think it's starred. I don't think I'm in it. I don't think I'm in it. It's been too long for that. Am I? I thought I was doing the right thing, right? Wait, that means I should do a custom background, right? Theme? We should select a theme. Kirby one's not bad. I forget what the pieces look like for a lot of these. The Mario one I don't think was bad. Wait, how about you? What do you think? What do you think I should choose? I'm kind of slowly going through them all. These are not in order of release, by the way, I think. Actually, I guess they must be, because it's Special Team 20, etc. I don't think I like this one. Oh, the Pikmin! Wait, which Wario? There's multiple, see? God, that one is colorful. Endless Ocean? Donkey Kong. Not this one. I refuse to do this one. I refuse to do this one. You want the first Wario one? This one? I don't really remember what this one was like. Oops. You wanted this one, right? This Wario? Or was there another Wario before that Wario? The first Wario? Okay. Okay, that's not what I want. X. That's interesting. Thought it was 555 before. I wonder if that means like, was it 5 fives? No, it has to be. Is it just... Oh, I think it just does that noise because you're trying to enter when you already have max. Okay. So if I do this, it won't join the game that's already existing, right? I don't think so. How do you get in on these? Whatever, we're talking anyway. Like I said earlier, though, it was probably when you were off on the phone, was that this is a non-YouTube type of stream day. We're hanging out, we're doing stuff. Likely some wood carving afterwards. I turned the AC on probably like pretty much right at 5. Pretty much right at 5. Something like that. But, yeah. I'm gonna, if I miss the next like start, then I'm giving up. I think they're doing team battles, right? Or are they doing normal? Actually, don't. Maybe they are doing normal. Oh, maybe they're doing normal. Oh, that background is very colorful. I don't think it's a waiting room, though. They're definitely not doing teams. It doesn't look like they're doing teams. think they're just doing regular. But with passwords so that it's just community people. I don't think it's a waiting room though, because like once you go in, it's like immediately kinda counting down, right? Oh, I guess there are 2 people that just matched up. Oh shit, wait, what? Who are these people? Well, this can't be right though. Only 2 people doesn't make sense. Oh wait, does it keep waiting? Oh. Nope, it does not. Alright, well this is silly. That is not how it works. Oh god, I don't know if I want to do this theme, Stun Tongue. It's a pretty rough sounding theme, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I can handle doing this theme. I'm self-sabotaging because they're starting a new one and I want to get out of there. I want to look at their screen as they type it in. I guess I could have done that before. Play and then... Oh, but if they hit play again, I don't know what happens there. If they hit play again, does that just mean I can't get in? Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. They're all on the... I have like 2 of them I'm switching between. They're on the like waiting screen. The round's almost over. There's like 2 people left. The Xenoblade theme? We're not doing the Xenoblade theme. I'll do a Kirby. That was your second choice after all. That was your second choice after all. There's 2 people left. Come on. These 2 folks left battling it out. This has not been worth it. But whatever. 69420. Whoa. Oh shit. No, go. They hit play again. Oh, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. 67. I think maybe we are in. I think we're in, folks. Well, I think we're in. Damn, almost a full lobby. Not bad. We made it. Yeah, I can see theirs is left at 93 as well. Okay. Well, I don't like these sounds either. I don't love these sounds either, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's okay, though. We can do this. Was a little slow. That's alright, though. We can fix it. We can fix it. Look at that. That's pretty good. A little awkward, but okay. T-spin. T-spin. Sure. Sure. Oh my god, this is a sick T-spin setup that I did. That is very atypical of my normal type of maneuver, so that felt pretty cool. That felt pretty cool to me. Yeah, sure, we got time. We got time. We got time. Sure. Double. Double. Here it comes. Don't love it, but okay. We open the door. We're good, we're good. T took a little bit longer than I was hoping for there, if I'm honest with you. If I'm honest with you, took a little bit longer than I was hoping for. T-spin out of this. Then another T-spin is ready. We're not getting one for a bit, but I think I can make it work. Cool. Cool. Nah. Play it safer. Play it safer than that. Not ideal, but we should be able to open eventually here. It's open, but it's not ideal. T's coming though. We can do this into T. Alright. There had to have been a T set up there, but I was too scared to do it, I guess. scared to go for it, it seems. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta do that. There was definitely a world where, again, I could have probably done some setup, but... If I get an orange, I could, but... Okay. Not the best spot for me to cover with that. A little awkward. Okay. Open at least now. Certainly not where I was hoping for that to go. Square. Sure. Yeah, no, okay, well that's fine, that's fine. Not where I was putting you, but okay. Not where I was putting you, but okay. Uh-huh. Very awkward. Nice rotate. Okay. Again, not really where I was trying to put you, but... Might be dead here if they don't let me respawn. Yeah, wow. Maybe just not enough badges? Perhaps not enough badges. Hey, we got one in though, that was cool. Would have been sick if I was able to yoink it, but you know, whatever. Couple mistakes, maybe not enough, I accidentally had my targeting thing on attack for a bit, etc, so it's alright. It was just cool that people were playing. Now the real man's game. That's right, Kirby Star Stacker. Wait, where's my insane? This was the insane, right? Oh! Oh, hold on now. Alright, we gotta remember how to play this game. Okay. Not bad. Nice. Alright. Double one of these here and here. I can't get to the bird now. That's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, there you go. Something. That into birds. Now we can maybe start getting... Oh, is that filling the right way? No, but it does attack a lot. It does attack for a lot, so there is that. How's that for a combo? Taking into account that it's the weirdo piece. I think I just do that again. Okay. Couple of these. Oh, that was not the thing I thought it was. I thought that was a hamster, or a fish, rather. Alright. I need that. Then I need to do bird into fish in the middle. Bird into fish. Let me get rid of this. Okay, perfect. Fish and a hamster. Well, I guess I can't do that part. That helps. Okay, hamster. Oh, no, come on, hold on. That's not how I rotated you. That's how I rotated you. Thank you. I will take that rewind. Okay, here we go. This is the insanity difficulty, remember. Reminder for everyone at home. You still don't understand this game? The last 2 times you played again, you fell asleep midstream, you're gonna sleepy again? Does that mean I shouldn't? You're saying trained as in Pavlov? Okay, what do you not understand about it? Also, hello, Vicious. In the orthogonal directions, if you have 2 of the same pet in between each other, and the only thing separating them are the stars or the metal blocks, then it counts as a match. If you do like a combo, then it will drop stuff from the sky that are like temporary stars, and if you happen to have things that are separated, like 2 fish, and then the row of temporary combo stars comes in, it will connect those as well. And I think maybe it does bonus damage, which is the thing on the right. I think we have to do 111 damage or something. And I feel like that's mostly it. That was not great. Like that does those. This. Okay. Running out of space here. I'm looking to do this bomb on the left. Fish. Oh, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. I need... Okay. Okay, that's something. There, okay, that does a bomb. That's something. I did not mean to do that. I guess I'll do this. Although that combo doesn't do anything. That's not what I was trying to do, if I'm honest with you. But, sure. Okay, how about this into that, into hamster on the right, into fish on the right. Okay. DVDs. I'm sorry, what? What are you saying? What the heck are you saying over there? Alright, I need to get this bird in. Yeah, that was very much needed. We need to get this hamster in to clear these bombs. That was very much needed. Okay. Bird on the left side will connect and kill the bomb. Which is something. And now if I do this, in which will then do, oh okay, right, the bomb. I was gonna say that would do a combo into a thing, but it did not do that. Hamster combo. Boom. Game makes you sleepy. Wake up! Wake me up inside! Can't wake up inside! Save me! Alright, he's only 15 left. If I just play it safe, we should be okay. I think. This should do hamster combo. Nice. Hamster. Top hamster. Alright, that's not where I wanted to put you. That's a little annoying. Put this into that, I guess. 3-piece? 2. It was a twofer. This will kill you, though. Killed. Murdered. Whoa, this looks hard. Okay. That into hamster. No follow-up, though. Kind of regret a little bit of that. Okay. Alright, that helps bring down that area. Horizontally. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Looking a bit safer. Did my lights just flicker? Did I see that right? I think that's what I saw. Sure. Alright, do one of these. This into that. Damn, Carlos from Vehicle Service Department just called. You know, that's funny you mentioned that. I watched a movie today, and there was a very messed up character, and he used a fake, like, department service, like, plumbing, electrician guy outfit that his name was like, the name tag was Carlos. His real name wasn't Carlos, but the name of his character outfit thing was, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say words. Most concerned about the middle. I'm gang stalking? No, the movie was gang stalking you, actually. Nice. I have a great place to do this hamster. that into fish, though. And then bird. As long as those two lanes stay open, it's not so bad. Right? Right? Wonka. Okay, fish. Fish. Whew. Okay, that was important. That's a problem. Okay. That was very important to hit. That's gonna do a lot of big combos. That's big. Okay. Fish plus that doesn't do a lot. Put this over here, though. Okay. Bomb. Okay, okay. We're living. We're living, we're living. Hamster. Do that. Bomb it up. Whew. Okay. 9 more to go. I was watching the movie on the bike, by the way. I wasn't, you know. I don't really watch just movies hanging out so much. That goes into bird. That should be kill. Ooh, that was scary, but we got there. I feel like that's probably not the right move, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, bird double, definitely over here. Fish, I'm gonna go like that. This, cause bomb. Okay. I will bomb. It's a little early, but you get multiples out of it. Okay. One of these. Long way to go. This. Okay, okay. Good combo, great combo. Holy moly, he's skibby-deeing according to the chat. Alright. Down middle. Questionable choice on my behalf. Okay. This. Fish down the middle? Bird followed by hamster. Boom, combos. That's gonna, see, that filled the middle that time. This is gonna fill the middle in the fish. After it comes down, boom, fills. And then it's gonna boom, fill the birds here. You, when you eat and you're still damn hungry. It is like that sometimes, huh? It'd be like that sometimes. Nice. Nice. Full side combo-rino. Okay. Hello. Hello. Fish into bird for the bomb. Not that the bomb does much, but sure. Okay, that's not where I was trying to put you. Hopefully we can just ignore that that happened. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Alright, here we go. And, oh, we did it. We're just chugging away. Whoa, okay. Combo, combo, double combo, mega super duper combo. That was crazy. So sometimes they'll have a setup like this where we don't have to do that much damage, but it is like dangerous at the start, I guess. Which is kind of interesting. A little different. Perhaps maybe too aggressive on my part? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll see, I guess. That's not good. Okay. Okay, we're dead. Oh! There we go. We survived. I did some combinations. Here we go, we're gonna get skyfalls and everything. Optimal. You need a hamster, yeah, okay. Okay. We killed him. That was getting a little dangerous towards the end now. Alright, 9. It must not have been the mega move they wanted me to start with, it seems. Not have been the super mega move they wanted me to start with, it seems. That was perhaps a bad move. I do need this hamster. I think we're already dead. Yeah, because that fish can't do anything. And we have the bird, I guess we can go... Bird? We're dead? Well, no, because that's gonna fill. Alright, we're not dead. Never mind. Never mind, we're not dead at all. Actually, wait, we are dead. The vertical spot is still there. After all that, we still died. Alright, run it back. Where do they want this move? Do they want that? Doesn't seem like the right move to start. Horizontally, we can get rid of a thing there, but nothing even over there though. So you gotta do like this, and then boom. Doesn't actually combo, but okay, fish. That's not gonna do it. We need hamster. Okay. Now we need fish. Alright, we're living. Now we need bird. Hamster can do the bomb. That's... I disagree. BGM is exhausting. Push me out the clip already? Oh, my bad. Sorry, I needed to chill it down for you. Back to normal happy music. Alright, double blocks is rough. Hamster. Guess I go like this. And then fish. Fish. Fish would be nice. Okay, into bird, that's also nice. Nice, nice. I know, the music going crazy. Sorry. I had to chill the music down. Okay. Alright, some combos. Alright, fish so that we can get the bomb. Then hamsters. Right side, I wouldn't say we're ignoring, we're kind of ignoring. Combo. We need some horizontal things to go down because we're not getting anything they show up at the bottom right now that I don't love. Okay, hamster does not help too much. Hamster does not help too much. Okay, that helps a little bit. Okay. That'll do a horizontal as well. Scary. I know, the skeleton, exactly. Exactly. Whoa, come on. You're not gonna let me get a thing off at first? Okay. I'll take one. I'll take one of the two. Double box to the right for sure. You're double boxing? This is brutal. Alright, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're dead. Man, that was close too. I should have ignored the right side like I had been the whole time. Oh, that took so long too. This is such a long level. That sucks. That is a poopy level. Alright, fish to the right. Hit the bomb. You ate too much mac and cheese, too full to move around. Craft or homemade, or what was the build looking like? That was probably a bad idea. Okay. Alright, there's the fish. Here's the fish we were looking for. Okay, that was helpful. Still don't really have a great place for this, but this will be good. That's good. That's good. That was not good though. That was actively bad even. That was probably actively bad. That was cool. I think I do this for the bomb. Yeah, you like can't chill when you're doing this game. You have to like definitely make sure you're going all out the whole time. Nice, nice. Oh, throws off the hamster. Okay, nice match there. Efficient match. Nice, we'll get the horizontal that. You see? No birds to really speak of there. Okay, we can bird into a fish. And then that's gonna combo those. Hamster into bird. Hamster again? Okay, hamster here. Bomb on the left side with bird. Fish. Vertical. Yes. Okay, bird and fish vertical. Offaroo. Bomb. Hello, Dukester. Yeah, I feel like I can't blink when I'm playing this game. I feel like I'm not allowed to blink. Alright, that's bombing, then that's gonna birds. Okay. Okay. 14 left. 14 left. That's gonna hamster. That's good. Hamster into bird? Yes. Which goes into hamster, which then goes into fish. You've done it. You had mac and cheese as well. Wait, you both had mac and cheese? And you had broccoli? Oh, you did craft, though. You had leftover baked beans with pork. Smoked pork loin for the 4th time. You're glad it's gone. 4 is kind of a bit many. But hey, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, I suppose. Wait, there's no birds here. Now there's birds. I think I need to do it like this. Hell yeah. I mean, it wasn't the craziest thing, but... Okay. This will do horizontal as well, which is pretty important. Okay. Oh, and now it's a fish there. Oh, yay. Okay. That's not good. Okay, there's the hamster we need. Okay, fish down here. So then birds combo, which will then combo the hamsters. Your wife burned out after eating it twice, you had to do it all. That's rough. That's not... Yeah, you gotta... Going in for the team here. This is a triple combo. Boom, and then boom. You still have some frozen, you'll wait a while. That's fair. Ooh, this is a nice bird setup. Yeah. That's gonna combo the birds. Okay. This should combo into the fish. Nice. We're just never going to the right side, really. Never really going over there. Okay, fish. That's not where I wanted to put you. Oh, okay. We lose. I thought I had one more move before I did it, but I think regardless, I was dead there anyway. Oh, it's so many. Oh god, it's so many. That's awful. It's so many. You put a fried egg on top to change it up a bit, that helped. Nice. That... In another world that could have comboed, but it did not. I do kind of find it a little annoying that it doesn't give you a combo unless it cascades, even though if you did a, like, 2 different matches on the same move. That feels a little weird to me, but... Whatever. Whatever, I guess. Okay, it did the thing where rotating it moved it from the position that it was in, like that, yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, combo. Combo. Nothing from the stars that fall, though. Looking for a hamster. Okay. You can combo here, bird and the fish. Nothing for this, though. Pretty awkward. That's pretty awkward. Ooh, this is gonna be nice horizontal into fish combo. It goes from like so happy to so everyone's gonna die music so fast. It's like we're all gonna die. Alright, into birds. Nice. Okay, I'll take that fish. Into birds. This will get a hamster combo. But that's about all. time to even that out a little bit. That was a sick move. Okay, usually I'm only losing once on a level if I'm losing at all, which is pretty good, I feel like. This combo? No, that could not have been the right move. That was maybe more of the right move, I'm not sure. Alright, well that was really not helpful there, but... He's alive at least. Okay. That works pretty well at least. Alright, fish to bomb. Well then bird combo. Looking a little grim, but maybe bird here, bomb, does some stuff, hamster skyfall. Ooh, there you go, there you go. There you go. Calm things down a little bit. Calm things down a wee bit. This into this. That's gonna fish combo horizontally. Love it. Sure. That's gonna combo birds, and then it's gonna combo fish. Okay. I guess... I don't love what I'm seeing here, but if we get basically anything... Yeah, that's gonna get rid of bomb and everything, so... That's cool. Ah, here we go, fish into bird. I think the other ones were, what, 15 levels each time or something? We're on 11. Seems like we might not get there before stretch break, though. That's gonna fill in fish combo. Do you know why you cook? You cook like you live with a family of 5, it's just that you put in effort to make something, you're not gonna make a small portion. I think that's pretty reasonable. I feel like that's what that's like a common experience. Given that it's something that like stores well and whatnot, like the meat situation you can like freeze and then take out, and it's not like gonna taste significantly worse or whatever. Combo. I'm not gonna get anything off this combo, but not bad. Bird? Bird bomb. Boom. You gave away some to the adult children. Yeah, that's good. Bird. Bird. I'm just doing a lot of really small combos here. I do, it's probably the safest thing to be doing. Nice. Nice. I am in need of hamsters soon. Okay, there it is. Just, you know, these two middle columns are paramount to our survival. Paramount plus, am I right? Alright, that's not where I put you, but okay. We did it! That took so long. Wait, I kind of want to do more of this. It is 6:58 though, so I probably should stretch. Probably stretch. Part of me kind of wants to beat this today though. Though maybe that alone means that we shouldn't, and we should save it for another time. But there is the thing about kind of being in the flow and whatnot, right? What's crazy is that I have the AC on and I still have that kind of like, it's a bit toasty feeling, which is pretty wild. Excuse me. Whew. Alright, closing that, turning the switch off. I kind of have the I guess I wouldn't say it's necessarily the opposite problem as Dukester, because I'm not really cooking things that are very leftovable when I do so. I mean, you can, but like it's not gonna taste as good. But like if I had to make the solo meals that I make for myself, but I had to do it for another person, I mean, I know how I would do it generally speaking, but like on a first glance, I would be like, how much more do I actually need to add to this? And then how's that gonna affect how long it takes? And then this and that and the other, and so I'm not entirely sure. You keep yours at 73. I think my AC says it's set to 73, but it ain't 73 in here, I don't think. I don't think it's in here though. Okay. We're gonna stretch break, pee, get the apple, everything, all that stuff. And then I guess decide on what we're gonna do, wood carve or not. So feel free to dance.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Certainly better. Certainly better in this room than outside this room, but it is slightly starting to get cooler outside than it is or is in the house. So I did open the windows, but you don't know how it would work with the small unit in extreme heat. For you, it's better letting it get hot and then turn it on. Better in terms of what? Electricity? I see. Yeah, I'd say that's probably not the case for a unit that a window unit that you're using for a solo room like this. Especially because, like, the last 2 days it's also been very hot, but I survived without turning it on at all. Even though it got a little uncomfortable, but as long as I had a fan on me, it was okay. And that was certainly less electricity than having the AC on the whole day, right? And the only reason I really needed to turn it on today was just to be on stream, because I can't have a fan pointed right on me when I'm on stream, because then the mic will sound like a wind tunnel. Yeah, I think it's a whole different animal for sure. Because I'm not, like, I understand the concept of central air, right? But in terms of, like, the efficiency and everything, it would just be guessing for me. Because I could definitely see where, kind of like, I guess, how yeah, I guess I could see that. Or once you have it at the cold temperature, the cool temperature, whatever, keeping it at that level would use less than turning it off, letting it get hot, and then having to fight all the way back. I could see that. I could see that. Especially if, insulation and everything is good and stuff is relatively airtight. Only needing really to maybe take out some extra humidity or a little bit of cool every once in a while to keep it the temp. I could see that. I could see that. Oh no, it was, I'm pretty sure it was in the 90s today. We've had like 2 or 3 days in a row. Either very high 80s or into the 90s. With that East Coast humidity as well. Not the most humid, but still very humid compared to a lot of other places in the country. You know, barring like Florida and Louisiana. 95. Yeah, I wasn't really looking at the numbers for today, yesterday or today, really. It was just kind of like, I know it's going to be a hot one. Oh. Well, oh. My knee just made a really weird noise. I don't like it when it makes that noise. He's in Connecticut, I believe. Vicious is Connecticut-ish. Haven's Blade is New York. Stung Tongue is Massachusetts. Elemental is... I always get it mixed up if they're New York or if they're Connecticut. I think New York, though. But I'm pretty sure Vicious is Connecticut. I do believe Stung Tongue lives the closest out of the main folks that end up in the chat. Maybe Disco Man? Actually? I'm not sure where they are right now. Don't shoot a basketball, please? Wait, why not? Why should I not shoot a basketball? You're in the basketball? Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, so East Coast. So I guess by order of closeness, I would assume... Oh, you mean in the door, I see. Yes. Either Disco Man or Stung Tongue is closest, and then probably Vicious, and then combination of Elemental and Haven's Blade. Dino is in Europe, and Anger Online is in Europe. Though he doesn't seem to actually talk in the chat. Though he will sometimes he'll say stuff in Discord instead. Look how big this apple is, but this is a monster apple. The apples at the grocery store today were on steroids. Both the Golden Delicious and the Gala apples were both on steroids. They're beast. They're huge. Huge. Oh wait, we gotta do your favorite game. We gotta do your favorite game. Yeah, I don't want to deal with earthquakes. Or, I was gonna say or forest fires, but we kind of had some of those last year, I think. As well as, I think even in the last week or two, we got smoke from the Canada fires, I think, were making our air quality not as good. Free for fans? Are you serious? Holy moly. Donor make meat and chips. I don't know what that means. Or chicken wings. Are those good looking chicken wings, chat? I don't actually know what... They don't look what I think of when I think of chicken wings, if I'm gonna be honest. Do you know what donor is? Because I don't. I don't-er. It's like euros? Oh, okay. Well, this is a pretty obvious pita bread and meatballs. These are just... This is disgusting. This looks... honestly kind of awesome. That looks kind of great, actually. Waffle with Nutella, chicken, pulled pork, and chips. It's gonna be this one. You want to try poutine? How about you poutine some of this in your mouth? I don't know. Chinese box, it's very ambiguous, versus Le Sandwich Lyonnaise, which is sausage, onion, and Saint Marcellin sauce. Marcellin? Marcellin? Has anyone ever had this? Anyone know what Saint Marcellin sauce is? Is that wine? I think that's wine. Top left sandwich are missing half of their meat. These look nicer. I was gonna say, but it wouldn't surprise me if people went with the Chinese food because they don't know what the hell that other stuff was. Hey, it's elemental. Pulled beef and gravy topped chips versus chicken and however I'm supposed to say that. They both look alright. I'm gonna guess this. Okay. Close. It's a cheese? Oh, okay. Pizza and a pint of pepperoni versus a very... The bread on this, if I'm gonna be honest, the bread here looks very tasty to me for whatever reason. The dog, on the other hand, that's a bit of a tough sell. However, pizza tends to lose every time, even when you don't expect it. This part in particular just looks weird. Again, what is with the German and I think Dutch thing where they have these huge sausages and tiny buns? What is that? What is that? I've seen that multiple times. Why do they do that? This looks like it has a bunch of stuff people don't really want. That like the ratio of green here feels way off, but I'm still clicking this. I'm not that surprised. People go crazy in this game over sausages. The Whirler Winder. Cumberland sausage link and bagel with cheese. I'm gonna guess this. Tacos lost, huh? What the hell is this? Oh, it's literally cheese that's grilled. It's literally cheese that's grilled. Okay. I was like, how is that bread with cheese in it? That doesn't make any sense. It's literally cheese that is grilled. Oh man. It's gonna be this fried pork, but that's fine. 64%? I feel like this was meme votes. This one I was not like I almost voted for this one. This one I think this should have won, but it didn't surprise me that this won. I guess this is kind of a lot of stuff. This is cheese that has been put on a grill and grilled. That's why it's why I was saying like, oh wait, it's literally grilled cheese. Yeah. Well. More often than not. Does this look different, or am I crazy? I feel like the font is different. The bolding, like the zoom or something is different. I don't know what's going on here. Something to, oh, pinstripes. Pinstripes. Something to do on it when you are not sure. Tricks. They doing tricks on it? Something to do on it when you when you are not. When you are not sure. You think on it, but thinky doesn't make sense. Grow thinky or wary. Key figure at a seance. Like a priest? Or something? I don't think so. Something you might have in your step on a good day. A pep in your step. Excuse me? Did I type pep wrong? How is it not a pep in your step? Do I need 2 P's? What just happened? Oh. Steen? Spring? A spring in your step? Come on, it's pep in your step. Come on. Nonsense. So that's gonna be Bruce Wayne or Bruce Springsteen. So that's gonna be Way. Unflappable. Like the skin of the unflappable? Huh? Sleep? Sleep on it. Tired? I just didn't try. Gross, sleepy, or wary? I mean, tired makes sense, but... Condition that requires a spare. Tire? Tire condition. I said tired. Tire condition. A blown tire? That doesn't make sense with ION. A leaky tire. Blown tire. Popped tire. Flat tire, goddamn. Inflation. Pop? Overinflation, you pop a balloon, you burst a balloon. Popish, burstish. It's probably not pop, it is popish. Okay, popish. Key figure at a seance. I feel like this is not correct. Whatever. I know what a seance is, but I don't know how a medium. Easy, medium, hard. Easy way or the hard way. Bruce Springsteen, Bruce Wayne, Lee Harvey Oswald. Revelation. New revelations can cause it to. What is that gonna be? The skin of the unflappable. Tight? Tight skin? Like, I don't know. Because I thought Titan, maybe? Okay, thick skin. Plot thicken? What? What does this even mean? What does this even mean? Charles II is informed of the fictitious popish plot on his life. The popish plot was a fictitious conspiracy. He alleged that there was extensive Catholic conspiracy to assassinate Charles II. Huh. Okay then. Okay then. Okay. Okay. I got a call, apparently. Well, the stretch break was taking place. That's interesting. It's from my mom. Peculiar. I like this song. Or this remix. Whatever you want to call this. Whatever you want to call this thing. So what you imagine when you think of French fries? Let's see. No. Not. It's not what I think of. Is this like from something? Like an anime or something? This is just a thing? There's just a oh, I scrolled to the bottom. There's just a bunch of food versions of things made into anime woman. $200? It is $200. That is something. My Dragonite's so cool, man. I like my Dragonite. I like my Dragonite. He's big orange fella. Okay. So the options are basically we could do more Kirby, the Kirby game. I think we could potentially beat it. That's a little enticing, but also that would be a lot of that one game. We could do some carving. We could... I actually don't really want to do Puck. I was gonna say we could do Puck, but eh. They also have a green wasabi one. They had a bunch of ones. I saw there was like a shrimp one or something. We'll move this over here too. Okay. You know what? Let's oh, but it's the fries one, but green. Oh, okay. I think I did see that one too. All right. I think we are going to carve, but there is a chance that maybe we end a little early. Do not buy that. Just to call back my mom, perhaps. Showdown. Oh. Now you see them. I don't know. I can't actually do a magic trick, but imagine if I did this and then all of a sudden the Pac-Man things were gone. Now you see them. Now you don't. Just imagine I did a magic trick. just imagine that it happened. Yeah, see, he's bogging. Amazing. Amazing. Shoot the basketball? But we already had requested not to shoot the basketball because the Stung Tongue's in there. But, I mean, I gotta do it, right? Oh, toilet bowl. Toilet bowl. Shaking the walls. There it is. Swish. Bam, 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 bam. A giant. Lappas. I can't hear the music. That new Peak update came out, which that's cool that happened. The Mesa, that's right. Black Mesa? What the? Half-Life, Monka? Apparently Dem, I think, had beaten like all the highest difficulties already. Some of them, some of the hardest ones solo as well. He's a gamer. I just saw that he went to launch it right now. I don't know if that means I think he's probably gonna play with Mario or something, but... Is that fries and girl some kind of Chinese thing and looks bizarre? You know about as much as we do. Which is basically nothing. No one really knows anything. Tung Tung just found that and linked it. Oof. Anime girl is inanimate objects. Wood Carve Wednesday. Okay. So, I think we're going to start trying to get this unhooked and have all the chains be free. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan, Stan. So, that's gonna involve some knives. That's gonna involve probably, I don't know, the hand drillage. And multiple things. Oh, the site sells blind boxes. Is this gonna devolve into a Labubu conversation? I still don't even really understand why Dubai chocolate is getting linked with Labubu in this whole like current internet sensation. If I'm honest with you. Ooh, good song. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, baby. Hell yeah, Turtles in Time. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't it just like chocolate that has some pistachio or something in it? Like it's not even that special. Fried something dough shreds. You love pistachios? I don't even know if I named the right thing, like the inner, whatever the inner thing is. I did? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I didn't actually follow up on the conversation that I started like an hour and a half ago, which was that when I went grocery shopping, and I went to do the cans for redemption, the machine, actually maybe I did say it, the machine was not working, and it gave like an error message. And I could tell because when I would put the can in, the whole like inside canister thing, the whole thing that is supposed to hold the can in place and like rotate it, was just like not like locked in place. Well, it was loose or something. And it was way more than last time, but it had me realize that the recent times in the past month or two that I've gone, or at least in the past month when I went, and like a lot of them weren't working, weren't getting read, was probably because of that. But to a slightly lesser degree, but it was so bad now that it straight up like had an error message pop up that's like, this needs to be fixed. It won't work. So that was kind of annoying. And then the only other thing really I feel like that happened at the grocery store, open the Pokemon link. Let's see. I've seen a thing like this, Vine Sauce will... Usually it's called, he like opens a bunch of card packs of like all sorts of weird old bootleg cards, as well as like sometimes some new stuff. Then also sometimes people will give him, what do you call these? Blind boxes of things as like gifts when they meet him at conventions. And there was like a Pikmin one that was really cool. Kind of like this bonsai tree thing, but it was honestly kind of cool. I don't know if it was cooler, but it was cool because it was you would like put the scene in like a bottle or something. It was cool. It reminds me of this, is all I'm trying to say. It reminds me of this. Oh, Pikmin Terrarium thing? Yeah, it was probably that then. It was probably that. Portera? That's cool. Articuno, huh? Now, for this one, this Pokemon one, are they like all the same rarity? Or is it, you know, like a pack of cards where there's certain things that are higher rarities? Stuff looks like something you have no interest in, but at least it's not $200. Oh, I agree. They're cool and cute and everything, but I definitely would not spend the money to do it. Because I just know myself in terms of like, I wouldn't want to get rid of it, even though it really doesn't serve me much of any purpose. Not that every item that you have as a decoration or whatever has to serve a purpose, but like I have enough stuff. You know, most sites have two listings, one for the RNG rate and one for whole boxes, no repeats. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the French fry thing is a whole different can of worms. Well, I can't see if you can see. You see? You can see. Probably did this a little too much in the center, now that I'm realizing it. See if I can go more to the side. You have amiibo, but those weren't blind boxes? Yeah, those amiibos aren't blind boxes. You have blind box little cutie things. I don't know what that is. Maybe I do, but don't recognize it by name. Oh, just different cute things, okay. I wasn't sure, because Little Cutie sounds like it could be the name of a thing, to be honest. Not any brand that I would recognize. Oh yeah? Probably, I don't know. Probably. Cutie is a clementine. Wait, that sounds kind of familiar. We hand drilling. We hand drilling. I know it's shaking the camera and everything, but that's what happens. That's what happens when you gotta put pressure. Drill sound effects? Maybe. You have a big zit? Ew. POV, you're at the dentist getting groped in. I do see that the mic is making noise, I think just from being shaken on the table, unfortunately. Gotta be close. You gotta be close. Oh yeah, there was a lady at the grocery store. I was like towards the end of my grocery gathering. Usually the end of my grocery gathering is like fruits and vegetables and then the freezer stuff. Which, you know, makes sense. Do the freezer stuff last because you want it to be in the freezer. You don't want it to thaw out as much as possible. But the weird thing was like, I was leaving from the apples, heading to the freezer section, and a lady came by in a cart. She was kind of older. maybe 50s, 60s, let's say, or a spry upper 60 potentially, who knows. And in her cart was like 2 bags of potatoes and 3 what would you call them, a carton? That doesn't seem right, but like 3, you know, like ice cream comes in like that kind of cardboardy, papery thing that you like take the top off of. 3 of those stacked on top of each other. And like that was it. Now granted, she wasn't going to the register, but still, from my perspective, I was just like, wait, 3 ice creams and 2 fairly large size bags of potatoes? What are you doing? Cause to me that like either way it doesn't really make sense. Either that's all you're getting and that's a little strange, or you're just starting your shop and you got the potatoes, which are also in the, you know, vegetable and fruit area, as well. Like you went into the store, immediately went to one end, which was the freezer, then you got the potatoes, and now you're like wrapping around to start going the other direction. It was just like, what? Why would you get the ice cream now at the beginning of the shop? That doesn't make sense. Especially ice cream when it like refreezes can be kind of like poopy. Not poopy, but like it's not as good when it refreezes. With saws, sometimes you get only the sale items. Okay, that could make sense. It was in Market Basket though, which I guess can have things on sale, but now you want ice cream? Me too. I didn't see what flavor of ice cream or flavors if there was multiple, to be fair. But like it was also kind of a lot of potatoes. Like even if you were getting it on sale, it was kind of a lot of potatoes. How has this not gone through, by the way? Reminds you have to do a Costco run soon. It's always an adventure. I did hear about, I don't even know how I heard about this whole letting executive members in an hour early. I don't even know how I heard about that, but I did hear about that. Bro. Okay, it's actually, I think I can see it starting to peek up the other side. It's close, it's close. Here we go. Ow, 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 ow. Turkey Hill ice cream 2 for $6? Never even heard of that. Turkey Hill. Oh, you can see through the hole there now. See, look. You can see through it. It's great you can get in and out before the horde shows up with families walking 6 aisles. That is also really odd. Like I could get the situation where it's like the mom, the dad, you know, whatever the situation where there's only one parent and they need to grocery shop and the kids are apparently too old to stay at home. I get that. But then there's the ones where it's like the teenage or like at least like double-digit-year-old child is somehow brought as well. and like it's a whole thing. It's like, what are you doing? What are we doing here, people? This is where to shop. This is not a. Granted, I'm not a Costco member, but I hear the stories. It's not an amusement pack. At MB, you're on the flyer right now. Oh, maybe it was then. Maybe you figured it out. I've never heard of the brand Turkey Hill ice cream, so that's interesting. Oh wait, I'm not drilling right now. Do they even have this? Extra knife carving sound effects. Apparently. Oh no, but apparently that costs money. Which doesn't really make sense. Knife stab sound effect? I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I don't think there's many effects of this kind. Wait, what about this? Alright, I give up. I usually do 9 AM on Mondays. Pretty good. Yeah, it's tough because, like today when I went, I kind of wanted to leave earlier because I was like kind of ready to go. But it was only like 8:30, and in my mind, if I left at 8:30, then there would be a lot of extra traffic because people like commuting to work. Whatever. Do I do another drill? Probably. I don't want to, but still toasty. I'm still getting like a little sweaty, despite the AC being on in this room. Mostly just because the air is probably not coming at me directly. Excuse me. I haven't watched a lot of Peak. I watched, I think, the Four Horsemen play Peak. I don't know if I've watched any beyond that. Besides, like, random clips. Definitely seems like a good time. Even if the ice cream was on sale, though, that feels like almost one of those situations where, like, because something was on sale, you ended up spending more money than you would have otherwise. But I guess if you do end up eating it, you can just, like, and hopefully leave it in the freezer long enough. But you didn't see potatoes, but sometimes the bag's pretty good. Even still, though, that still doesn't invalidate the... Well, I guess because we were saying she would be only getting those. But she was still walking towards the... She wasn't walking towards the register, so maybe there would have been a third or a fourth thing. But still, even still, I feel like you would get the ice cream last. But perhaps, you know... Oh, but then what if there isn't any because other people bought them? I don't like that angle. It's falling back into that spot. I don't like it. What if I start on the other side? I'm trying to make it like a flat spot for it to start screwing into. At least a little bit flatter. The problem with a lot of Costco stuff, it's huge, so you have to have freezer space. Yours is always packed. You have to plan accordingly. If you did groceries right for one person, would hit up Straws, Stop Shop, MB for sales, and then go to MB or Price Right for staples, but you do mix. I feel like a lot of it, I think that can be true. It also, though, sometimes I think can be a trap in the sense of, like, how much is... It would be nice if it was easier to, like, look up... So you're looking at the thing that's the sale of, let's say, Stop and Shop. But then if you could, like, easily pull up, okay, what's the price at Market Basket for that right now? And depending on how different it is, like, the price difference, which honestly, most of the time, even stuff on sale at Stop and Shop a lot of the time is still more expensive than the not on sale version of Market Basket. But the travel cost difference between the two sometimes would make up for that discount anyway, so then it's not even worth doing the whole trip. Like of going to 2 stores versus 1. That's a thing. Yeah, that is the problem with Market Basket. I feel like you can Google, like when I pulled up, remember when I pulled up that baked mac and cheese thing that I got from Market Basket? I don't remember if that had the price on it, but it definitely had an image of it. But the point I was gonna make was that, yeah, I agree. It'd be nice if you could, like, easily compare. Obviously, they don't want you to do that, but... It's like, usually, even if Stop and Shop has, like, apples on sale, it's still usually, like, way more than the Market Basket version, so it's just like, oh, alright, why do I even bother? I pretty much only go to Stop and Shop because it's less of a hassle, or it's like on the way to something or not, and it is only for stuff that's not exceptionally more expensive, like bananas or something. But most of the time, I'm planning ahead enough. Especially this summer, I think that what happens more because bananas go bad quicker in the summer compared to the winter. Let's make an app. Chappy GPT, make me an app that. They have a 5-pound bag of killer French fries for like $6. And we go through them in the chicken tenders when the kids visit, so you always keep them stocked. Nice. That's pretty good. They're using 15-year-olds to vibe code right now. There was some, actually don't know what he, like, if he has a specific game that he does, but I feel like he's like a PoE guy. I've seen some clips of him recently. He doesn't know shit about code as far as I'm aware, but he was like vibe coding a game on stream for goofs and gaffs. And it was a clip I saw today, and I don't really know what was happening because it all happened fast, but he was like, it was like spitting out stuff and then telling him what he was doing. It was like something about volume being like boosted to an insane amount of decibels, and he's like, wait, that doesn't sound right. And then he like goes back to the game and plays it, and it was the loudest thing I've ever heard. It was the loudest thing I ever heard. I was so glad I didn't have the like I didn't even really, because I saw it was coming, I was like, I don't think that's good. And so I like held that earphone out here, and it was still just Work today got you into a pilot program for using Claude code. Wait, this thing ain't even spinning. Oh, went sleep. Oh, we've broken through. Oh man, it's totally cool. The economy is totally a good spot right now, man. Economy's totally in a good spot, man. There's definitely nothing bad going on that I don't share links of articles of multiple, usually every day, that just sound like things that would be from like a 2008 time period. Two holes. Let's see, what were some of the ones I shared today? Let's see, we had New York City companies all but stopped hiring in the first half of the year. U.S. national debt reaches a record $37 trillion. July budget deficit up over 20% year over year, despite record Trump tariff income. Canadians steer clear of U.S. travel as travel from North falls for 7th month. Hold on, there was definitely another one. Oh yeah, Trump's BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, is now suggesting suspending the agency's monthly job report. Normal things happening in a normal country. Inflation or recession, either way, Trump's tariffs will leave lasting scars. 1 in 5 laid-off workers submitted over 100 applications before finding a job. How about 10 times that for me? Maybe more? Meanwhile, the Trump family has raked in $3.4 billion over his 2 presidencies, new report says. Kodak, the 133-year-old company, says it might have to cease operations. Interesting. Jim face at the camera. That's his name, right? Office guy. Did he just say chocolate and ice cream? Does he know about the deal for turkey ice cream? Whatever the hell that was? Yeah, but blind boxes and anime fry girls? You guys ever have the thought of like, man, I could make money slash whatever if I didn't have morals or principles? Have you ever thought about that? Because I've been thinking about that more often lately. I've been thinking about that a little bit more lately. No, not like Moida. Like, grift. Slash, you know, whatever. All sorts of stuff of just like making money but like being a scumbag. No, not something that hurts people. Moida. The way you type that make me think of Meowth. That's how Meowth would say it. Moida. Meanwhile, the Tekken equivalent of High School Musical is happening. Asking if people thought making an of wood. What is that? I know it's autocorrect. What is that trying to say? Oh, if making an OnlyFans would ruin his chances at an acting career? Cheeseburgers and fries. Who is so great? Maybe it'd lead him to a different kind of acting career. Humana humana. Pro tip, don't hold a knife in your hand when you need to sneeze. Hold it in your teeth? I don't know about that. Doesn't seem like a great move to me. Feel like it's getting closer. I'm making lots of little cuts, but like the stuff doesn't necessarily always come out. Kind of wedged it in there, obviously. I think one side is pretty much like, you know how I drilled 2 holes. I think one side is basically free. This side? Yeah, you can kind of see it. This side, I think, is pretty much free. The right side is, this side's still attached. I think this is just empty space at the end of the current song. Come on, song. Alright, fine, I'll do it. Manually. We're almost there. You're almost there. Very, very close. I could probably do it if I put enough force in, but I'm gonna make it slow. Oh! I think the bottom is free. It is. Look. The bottom is free. Let's go. I know it's not focused, but whatever. It's on autofocus. It's free! Nice. Obviously, it's still attached, because the top, you know, this connection is not undone, but imagine I just go push it up. Not quite. Whew. I'm dying. I'm dying. Okay. Alright, Mimikyu, you triggered. I inhaled wood chips. Alright, this Dene has actually been pretty sick. Dene actually has. debating on if I want to attempt to disconnect the top half right now, or you know, this part right now. Part of me wants to wait and maybe do it next week. Yeah, call the mother. I can wait until 8:30 at least. Maybe even 8:45. I'm trying to think, you know, this part's definitely trickier because you can't really drill it the same way that you drill the bottom, like the bottom part. You like kind of can, kind of can't. Kind of can, kind of can't. There's part that really wants to just try and twist this, really, just, but it's way too risky. It's way too risky. Look-a-dee go! Whip it against the door frame. Pretty cool. I think this one is the best looking link. Chain link. I think it is the most even, most rounded perfectly. This one's a little bit, it's not terrible, but it's, the ends are a little not as good. This one is just not ready at all though. That one's not even really ready to be judged. This end, this half end is okay. It's, would be better. Yeah, this part's just tough. Because you kind of have to hack at it, but you want to hack at it in a way that doesn't, like, ruin, you know, the rest of it. Trying to see if it wanted to autofocus, but it doesn't seem like it. I don't really know how that works. Like how autofocus works. Oh, it worked. I don't really know why. But you can kind of see the hacky nature of that area a little bit. A little bit. Kind of hard. Camera. Easier to see in person. All the like little marks. Beauty influencer era. Oh shit. Every time. From any 30% of all gifted subs for the rest of the hour. Oh yeah, I've seen that in a lot of other streams. Like there's a thing where there'll be like limited time discounts. Yeah, that's a new thing. It's odd. It's odd. So yeah, I guess in a sense it's a new scam train, but I don't know. You know, whatever. I guess at this point. Any other guy? Should we do a Pokemon Showdown as our send-off here, since we're ending early? I started late and I'm ending early? Oof. Scumbag streamer? You know what the other thing is? We gotta, where the hell is all my random battling? Here we go. We don't have Pixel to do anymore for Friday. So, I don't know what's going on with that. Now I don't have a guaranteed Friday gaming. Does the humidity help? I don't know. A good question. I don't know. Can I play in Hindi? What the hell does that mean? Why did you ask that? There's something I'm missing? Is there a joke there I'm missing? There's an option on the main page. Oh. Running away, can you hear my illusion right into your mind? Deja vu, I've been running this place before, higher on the street. Alright. Okay. Superpower. Choice band. Blossoms then. Ouch. They did get a special attack bonus, huh? That's interesting. So, Ice Dragon, huh? You switched that in on me, huh? 162. Dragon, Ice, Dark. Okay, that was a good call. It did crit, to be fair. It is still gonna kill. It's only doing 42. I think I just have to. Alright. That's not gonna kill because I resist. Good. Every two you had 60% crit chance and finally proc lunge. Alright, so we're switching out here pretty much regardless. Glad I stayed in. I was worried it could be a rest talking one. There was part of me that considered going Blossom, but yeah, glad I didn't. Smart switch to make sure I guarantee have that, huh? You do have a lot of special defense. 157, 152, huh? I have Roost on this. Um. You live 2 attacks. A great question. That sucks. I think I have to sack this. Faster. They're leftovers, so they might have Thunderbolt, or they just try attack. So I can't really set up the Focus Punch. I think this time I do just stay in Superpower. Can I kill him the second hit? No. Alright, that's not great. However, I'm slower because I misread? No, I'm not slower. Alright, that's good. Obviously, Focus Punch not so good. Air Slash. Will I die to an Air Slash? He might. Okay. I can Ice Move you. Nice, Ice Shard. Okay. They know I'm Life Orb now. Skuntank. You are faster than me. I think this I just leave in. I think we gotta... Right? Can't imagine there's... Oh! Oh! That worked out nice. Skuntank pissing on me? Shit. This Porygon still is tricky though. Okay. That was a pretty big U-turn, damage-wise. The recover is the tricky part. And the fact that they have Ice Beam. Faster? Faster? This is the most damage. Oh, that sucks. Fuck you. I mean, they do have to kind of keep doing it, I guess. I was gonna say, there's a chance I get a special defense drop or a crit. Trying to think what their last could be. Sure. I'll just encore basically whatever they do. Yeah. So then that way, this, we resist Shadow Claw, faster. Oh, I guess I have to Bullet Punch because they might. Oh no, they are encored. I probably could have just pursued it. I don't know why. I like thought another extra step ahead, but that's all right. Let's hope that we didn't need the scissor. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, that was kind of a destruction. Granted, the early on crit was very good. The pursuit crit was very, very nice. Oh well, honestly, it didn't change that much because It would have done one more turn. It basically would have taken one turn longer, and Scissor might have had slightly less health. But I still would have lived like the Ice Beam later on. The... Wasn't there some other crit that happened near the end? That I got? That might have been a little bit. Oh yeah, the Psychic, I guess, on Porygon. Yeah. The plan for me, though, was to basically keep Psychicking so that he would have to recover. And then I would either get a Special Defense drop, a crit, or then I would switch out to Poliwrath again and then Encore it again and be in a pretty good spot again. So, yeah. That was pretty much the plan there. Nice. Little dub. Little dub to end. Yeah, so for Friday, you know, we're done with Pixel. We're done with Pixels, so part of me doesn't want to jump right into a long game right away again. Obviously, that was like a long series we were doing. But the other part of me is like, well, I don't have anything specifically set up. Now, Kodra and Picross Engine. Trust me, I've thought about that. I have no idea how to make a game, though. Because the one that I would make would want to be able to have online capabilities, which I feel like is a whole nother level of figuring things out. Like, whenever, like, Peak, for example, or, you know, any of those friend games, like, making online for that, to me, sounds like it should be crazy. Like, hard to do, but, like, maybe there's just, like, kind of a thing you would just, like, that's kind of already preset, you can just kind of, like, plug and play or whatever. Steam servers and some SDK. Yeah, I mean, that sounds simpler than I feel like it is, though. The Steam servers part, probably simple. But the actual, I don't know. Sounds like it'd be complicated. Especially if you were trying to do rollback. You know, if major games just use the multiple platform, they're so done. Yeah, but I don't know how Neil.fun works. I don't know how he does that shit. That shit to me are crazy. Like the Internet Road Trip, or yeah, any of the ones that really have multiple people doing things at the same time. Well, all of his things to me are crazy, but ChatGPT, make me website that makes me $1 billion. Please, thank you. Also, quickly waste Minnesota's water for the week of September 1st, Labor Day. We've talked. I feel like I've talked about the Picross thing I would want to do before, even though I don't act like it wouldn't. It would pretty much. Maybe it could be fun for non-Picross heads, but I feel like it would be also kind of antithesis of what Picross is usually, which is like chill. The idea that I have would be like a multiplayer Picross thing, and it would kind of not be chill. It would kind of be really stressful. I think I've talked about it before, but like there'd be kind of like almost a chess clock type of thing. Working on the same puzzle at the same time. And that, I feel like, would be really complicated. Um, that'd be a cool way to do a boss fight too in a Picross game. What was that one? Do you remember what that one was called that we did the demo of on the Switch that had like some weird modes? That one was kind of neat. I kind of don't really remember what the modes were. I feel like there was one that was like there was bombs on the board or something, pixies or something. Yeah, it was something like that. It was something like that. I don't remember if it was Jupiter or not though. I have had an inkling to do some non-gaming stream stuff, but like is also kind of boring, but for some reason I want to do it on stream, maybe just because I would be bored while doing it. Which is like going through all of my magic cards and organizing them. But that would also be like probably it would kind of basically just be a just chatting stream, but then I'm doing that at the same time, almost like when we're doing jigsaw puzzle streams. That kind of idea. Which I want to do one of those as well. Those are tough because they take it's very draining to do them. And for some reason to me the hurdle of like setting up the table and everything feels like such a thing to me, even though it's probably not that bad. I think it's mostly having to set up the cameras is probably the most annoying part. Like moving them from here, unplugging them, going under the table, setting up, making sure everything's the right angle, etc. There's like that, but anyway, whatever. I'm ranting. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Friday will be yet. Not entirely sure yet. I guess I should. Am I supposed to apologize? It's a shorter stream. I don't know. We had a good time. Maybe we'll finish the Kirby game, or maybe we save Kirby to like be that in between time on Sunday between Stretch and Sap or something like that. Maybe I'll have to figure out something for Friday. Tomorrow, really unpredictable for me right now, which hopefully me ending early will help make it more predictable. Also, the Pixel video is going to be, it's like 2 hours long and I somehow have to do it all tomorrow and it's gonna be crazy. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Moisturize sunscreen, you know the deal. Make sure to floss before you go to bed. Dukester's gonna have to tell us about his Costco trip next time he sees us. Try to keep in mind any weirdos. Not weirdos, they could just be, you know, anyway, people doing things and stuff, okay? They don't have to be weird, but, you know, life is weird. Anyway. Later. Thanks for hanging.